space is a place for us.
Real people with real issues.
Discussing real topics.
Black space.
A safe space for our community.
Black people just
about everything.
Don't even really know. I was just talking to God.
Baby, I was just talking to the Lord. And the Lord told me.
Talking to though?
I don't know. I was just talking to the Lord.
Okay.
And some folk talking to the Lord, you looking like, I didn't know you knew his number. Really?
Mm-hmm.
But they hit that mark, and Black people just, you feel something like, maybe I should take care of some spiritual business. We just know.
It's
to
kind of
pray
like
to somebody.
It's that subconscious.
It's because it's there. We
Yep.
have that spiritual connection to the universe, to the world around us, to one another.
Absolutely.
We can just feel the power in all of creation.
Yep.
And I just love that so much. However we interpret it, whoever we choose to worship or not, we can feel the power that's in creation just because we're Black. And in the Christian discipline, as I am a Christian, when the God of the universe came to earth to visit me, he came as a Black man. Like, I just love that so much. You know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ as a Black man, that is just everything to me, that my God is Black too.
Mm-hmm.
I love that about being Black. And then number 2, the music. I'm a musician, and then with our spirituality, there's always the music. It's so intertwined that you can't really separate them. And here's my cameo appearance, like I told you was gonna happen.
I know.
You're Super Ninja. Okay, baby, mommy's live right now.
Mine is Spider-Man.
He's Spider-Man. Oh, mine is Super Ninja with a Spider-Man mask on his, I don't know. And a cape. Okay.
The cape is important.
You're like, yeah, don't forget that part.
Excuse me.
You know what? That made me think of another thing I love about being Black. We will take care of one another's children as if they're our own. Because if you and I were doing something and you had to walk away and I saw you, let me watch your kid. Would you like some help? I have this toy for your child. Your child could play with this toy. Like that right there, like that village mentality.
Yes, I love it. And I hate when white people misinterpret it as something that is subservient or meant for domestication. Like, honey, I am just the mother of the whole world. So I'm looking out for my children. I'm looking out for your little pale children. I'm looking out for everybody's children because I am the mother of the entire world. That does not mean I want to be your maid. That's how Miss Sophia got in trouble, which brings me to my next favorite thing about being Black. We quote the color purple in everyday conversation. Anywhere you go.
I haven't gotten to that.
You can quote the color purple, and somebody Black is going to know exactly what you're talking about. You could
the
just
color purple coming to America in Friday.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you say, Jason?
Color purple coming to America in Friday.
Yep.
Yes. All three of those.
Yes.
If you cannot quote the color purple coming to America or Friday right now, and you are between the ages of 30 and 50, the Black Card Committee may be giving you a call because you will be under review. Like, this is what we do. This is what we do. If it's cloudy outside and I say, it's gonna rain on your head, I know random Black strangers are going to crack up laughing. This is how I brighten people's day. This is just what I do. I'll be in the restaurant feeling good, right? Because you know that's what we do. We just had breakfast somewhere at 8 o'clock at night. So I'm feeling good. And I'll be like, and everybody already know it's time to go in. Because while we singing Miss Seeley's Blues, you've been on my mind. I mean, the whole restaurant just come to because Black people, this is just what we do.
You nailed that.
All my life I had to fight.
Yes. And you got to do that one. You have to do one of Miss Sophia's monologues, or your Black Card is under review. Because if we laugh, and you got to be like,
you don't know it. You don't know it.
You just got to go right into it. Just go right into it.
Let me Google it real quick.
Oh, wait a minute. Or when somebody tripped, you just be like, I said, hell no. Everybody knows what that is. When you quote Miss Sophia, Black people know what that is, and it makes us feel safe.
I know.
What about what you done to me already done to you? Just saying.
Yeah, I'm laughing at both of y'all now.
I think the red is supposed to be here for some reason. Keep coming back. Let it stay. Let it stay.
No, because it's black space, not red space.
What happened when I come back? I'll tell you what happened. Because first of all, it would not be.
It was the ninja, wasn't it?
Unless something went wrong.
It was a 5-year-old ninja.
Yes. Something has to go wrong in order for it to be a good live show.
That's why I got kicked off somehow.
Exactly.
Right.
And then you said the red just continues to come through. It's because, you see, this is a green screen, but I'm a Delta. You know, the red has to keep coming through. Are you a soror?
You pledge me, find me.
Oh, okay.
No.
It's okay. It's okay.
Go ahead, Peru. Put it
Well,
on.
I'm celebrating my 20-year Deltaversary this year too. I've been a Delta for 20 years.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. So the red just had to come through, you know, because the red had to come through because that's what we do. The reds come through.
Just come through.
Thank you very much. Another one of my favorite things about being Black Greek letter organizations.
Yes.
Shouts out to everybody in Black space who is Greek. I love you. And
Me,
certainly
me
shout out to all the reds. You are the best. And anyway, what else? What else about being Black do we absolutely have to mention before we go?
Oh.
Did we all turn white? Are we having blonde moments? What's going on?
We are, well, we're allowed something. Wait, somebody said something in here. I was looking.
Oh, right.
What are your thoughts about cultural, this is Penny. What are your, I'm the one that's always looking at, every time we have these things, I be looking for us. Gotcha. What are your thoughts about cultural appropriation or the idea of others stealing our culture?
Nice. Good question. It's complicated because everybody steals our culture because all of the cultures started as our culture.
Yep.
So it's all cultural appropriation to some degree or another if we're going to use a very flat definition of that term. I do think a certain amount of cultural appropriation is inevitable just in the human experience, but white people do be stealing stuff. Jason Timberlake does need to fall
Justin, don't give him my name. His name is Justin. Don't give him Jason. Don't give him Jason. His name is Justin.
Did I say Jason? I meant Justin.
She was just saying it because you're on the panel and you're
right.
Brad, you know, whatever.
No, I think it kind of goes back to my first point about Black influence is everything, right? And you know, we'll be told that somebody else created this, right? You think about Ford and the Model T, and all he did was talked about mass production. A Black person invented the first car, right? Everything we do, first civilization was in Africa. So, you know, there is going to be appropriation that has happened, and we're just going to have to, I guess we just have to take it as a form of flattery and continue to grow and to continue to innovate and show the world that we're great.
I think we owe it to our children, though, to explain to them when some of their influencers who are not Black appropriate Black culture, and then the children receive it from them, to let them know where they got it from. Like, honey, that's not Kim Kardashian's thing. She kind of stole that from us. Please be aware that these women and these artists are trying to look like you. You are not trying to look like them. I think it's important to, you know, teach that as a matter of fact, because the cultural blending that people are trying to achieve with the appropriation, like, I'm not the one, you're not gonna whitewash my history and my culture and then sell it back to my kids as something that is not what it is. When Black people create it, they know it. They don't just listen to rap. You got to listen to mommy's rap too, because we're going through the history of rap. We starting with H. Rap Brown, the Sugar Hill Gang, Public Enemy. We going all the way down the timeline, because what you're not gonna do is talk about how awesome Post Malone is, and you don't know anything about X-Clan. The devil is a lie. So that's
Amen,
just,
somebody.
that's just me.
But the thing is, we keep buying it, even though our culture gets appropriated. We keep buying it from the Xerox copies.
Well, you know I don't.
Well, I think that goes into a whole nother probably show about really investing in Black. But it goes back to understanding who Black is, right? And we've talked about some amazing things that we do that is great about being Black. But we kind of, Blacks in America, and you know, studying is one thing, but actually seeing and touching and do it. We have to do our own research. We have to really, you know, visit the places. We have to visit different communities, just even in America, and talk to people that look like us. I think what we've gotten away from now is knocking on the next door neighbor's door, and meeting your neighbors. If we're going to talk about community and the wealth of it, let's get back to it. Let's meet the folks that are there. And don't be in a situation that we're just see people on social media and we walk down the street, you act like you don't know.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I dare y'all to walk down the street and act like you don't know me. I'm gonna embarrass everybody.
You're gonna be yelling, "Hey, girl!"
Space, how you doing?
With that face too at the end too, like you pretending like you didn't know me. Now you know me, and
Pretending like
everybody
you-
else know that you know me.
Don't
And
pretend
then
like
you're gonna give me the sister look, like, girl, you tried it.
See, that's the same look. Either way, it got 12,000 different meanings.
Just like
and
girl
that's
got
how you know how much
12,000
moral
different
support you have before you pop off. Because sometimes you have to read the room before you pop off to make sure you got that support.
meanings.
And you get the ladies going, because everybody like, yeah, if she tries something, or if you do something.
We here too. Let's do this.
Hey.
Let's do this.
Hey.
Hey.
If we gonna do it, we gonna do it, okay?
Hey.
What about the fellas? How do we communicate?
Hey, how about you tell us?
The nod. It's the nod.
Quick nod.
Give
Quick
your
nod.
observation.
The nod.
Give
And
your-
what
Quick nod. You got to give the quick nod. You got to give the quick nod, my brother.
Okay.
My
Yeah,
man.
that's true.
Then the slow nod is the something ain't right nod.
That's true.
It's the nod and then the look off, like, bruh.
Exactly.
You better get your boy. You better get your boy. Get
Mhm.
your boy.
Because it ain't about to be, it's about to be ugly.
Right.
Black nonverbal communication is just, it's a beautiful
Yeah,
thing.
that's
It
it.
turns
That's
into
it.
the GIFs
Yeah.
of the internet, and that's right. I said GIFs. The creator of the GIF says GIFs. I'm a web developer. It's GIFs. Anybody who has a problem with it, you can DM me. It's GIFs.
You feel a little passionate about that, I can tell.
A little bit, because people want to fight me, and I get why. And it's all, well, let me be fanatic. And the creator of the GIF. Oh, another thing I love about being Black, being able to clap when I
The
talk.
clap.
Check me. The creator of the GIF said it's a
Peanut butter.
Thank you. Just like Jeff and Gina. GIF.
Instead of GIF, that's what
Correct.
you're discussing. Okay.
Instead of, yeah.
Okay.
Just because there's some people watching, I know it's going to make them mad. That was for you, GIF.
Black Space, a safe space for our community.